Okay, so Tyson Fury has made a video mocking people for not having a lot of money and basically saying that if you don't have money, then you can shut up, you don't know anything about the Ngannou fight. Okay, so first of all, let me address an absurd claim that Tyson Fury made. He said he shouldn't be strict because he has no mandatories put upon him. But we know why he has no mandatories, because the WBC is being biased and not putting them on him. Okay, so yes, Tyson Fury should vacate or be stripped. Second of all, he says, when I do get one, I'll deal with it just like all my other mandatories. You've had one mandatory put on you as WBC champion in Dillian Whyte, who you dealt with. When you were British champion, you had a mandatory put upon you, David Price. You ducked David Price and vacated the belt, which, by the way, if you're going to duck a fighter, it's far better to vacate the belt and just go, you know what, fine, I'm not going to fight him, than it is to hold the division stagnant. So I don't even criticise Tyson Fury for vacating the belt. What I do have a problem with is he was saying he'd smashed David Price in the first round, etc., and he's acting like he never ducked him, which he did. He ducked David Price. Second of all, he's mocking people for not having a lot of money. Actually, I'll get to that. That'll be my last point. He said loads of irrelevant people are commenting on this and that they don't have any money. Well, if the relevance of your belief of this exhibition is based on how much money you have, then we can ask Dana White what he thinks of it, can't we? Because Dana White has a lot more money than Tyson Fury. He has a lot more money than Bob Arum and Frank Warren, who are his promoters. And I'm pretty sure he'd say this is a joke. Now, we all know that he'd be trying to get his guy, I forget who the guy in MMA is, John Jones, that's it. He'd be trying to get him a fight with Tyson Fury. But this is my point. The validity of your statement is not based around the money you have. If it was, we can just ask Dana White, what does he think of it? And we can just take his opinion as gospel. Third point, and this is the most important one, Tyson Fury in this video mocked the British public by making fun of them, saying something like you don't, whatever, you have to make content with what little money you do have, ha 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 ha. Right. Tyson Fury came out of his BS retirement in 2018. He was saying that he was on the brink of suicide. And he was also saying that he was broke after the Klitschko fight, which is a load of crap because that fight must have grossed at least 5 million. Tyson Fury as mandatory challenger would have got at least 20%, so at least 1 million. And Tyson Fury is offered a higher percentage to accept a rematch clause, so he probably got about £1.5 million for that fight. There's no way Tyson Fury was broke. And I'm actually going to go into the contradictions around his fake depression and all this kind of stuff because he made it up. He was never suicidal, he was never depressed. He's just a fat man who gets drunk a lot. That's why he came in so heavy. He's a fat man who drinks a lot. He always has been. That's what he is. But getting on to the topic here, Tyson Fury making fun of people for having little money. Okay, when Fury was signed to fight Wilder for the first fight, he supposedly donated his purse to charity. It was for a homeless charity, which he did not. He never provided any evidence of it. He's full of shit. But now he's mocking people for being poor. Okay, well, the only charitable act we've seen from Tyson Fury was actually right in front of cameras where he gave a woman £20,000 in cash, which is supposedly Frank Warren's money. Supposedly that woman works for a charity, and let's be honest, she was an attractive woman. He was just doing it for cameras, okay? We know he's not that charitable of a person. But coming over to the main point, there's 67 million people in the UK, all right? Around 16% of suicides in the UK are due to financial troubles. About 1 in 10,000 people in the UK commit suicide. So that would be roughly 1,000 people every single year committing suicide due to their financial troubles. Tyson Fury, who acts like he's the people's champion and he's this amazing character because he overcame depression and anxiety, suicide, which he never did. It was all a load of crap. But this person is literally mocking one of the main reasons that people commit suicide, and he's mocking it because people are sick and tired of being ripped off by him lying, by him trying to literally steal their money and paint a completely false picture of who he is. And it's one thing to do that, and it's a totally other thing to just go, you know what, I'm gonna paint myself as being far better than I am, but I'm going to be respectful to the people who I avoid. I'm going to be respectful to my competitors. But he's not. He's literally slandering them. He's slandering people in the division. He's slandering promoters, fighters. He's slandering managers. He's an absolute waste of space. And it should be no surprise because his dad clearly has narcissistic personality disorder. He has something severely wrong with him, and that is why Tyson is the way he is. And you look, Tommy, who grew up with his mum, is nothing like this. He's nowhere near as bad as his dad. He's getting worse because he's spending time with him. But yeah, this is just a quick video just to point out the fact that Tyson Fury is basically mocking one of the main reasons that people commit suicide, and then he wants us to praise him because he supposedly overcame suicide and financial troubles. I mean, what a waste of space. Thank you. You have a good day.